Hey guys, how's it going? Kumusta kayong lahat? Itong upload na ito medyo may iba sa normal na upload ko kasi I'm not really reacting to a video while I'm talking to you guys. It's really me reacting to what happened a couple of days ago. So alam niyo na, about 2 days ago, pumunta ang SB19 sa Dubai to perform in the Dubai Expo. Napanood ko rin yun. And I'm sure na marami sa inyo na nakita niyo rin kung ano nangyari doon. So I'm just really here to talk about ano ba talagang nangyari nandun sa Dubai. Anyway, to backtrack, from how I understood how it happened, they really received the invitation really late. So basically, they got the phone call the same day, I think, and then at night they pretty much had to fly to Dubai, and then as soon as they got there, they pretty much had to perform. So wala sila talagang time para mag-prepare as far as like the venue, di ba? I'm sure SB19 were excited when they got the phone call and they felt like they are ready. Kasi as an artist, lalo na yung SB19, alam mo na sanay na sila sa pag-perform at pinerform na nila itong mga songs na ito na numerous times live pa, di ba? So as far as they're concerned, they are ready to do it. So I don't blame them for agreeing to doing this in such a short notice. Pero ang problema sa mga ganung bagay, you need time to get to know the venue, kung saan kayo magpa-perform, kung anong itsura ng stage, anong acoustics sa stage. You need to do sound checks, so you need to really have a technical person or a team to go over there before you perform to make sure that all the equipments are working properly. Kasi maraming technical na mga bagay na kailangan nilang talagang alamin at make sure na they are in working order, di ba? So sana there's somebody that went there, preferably like a day before the performance, at least hours before the performance, to check the venue, di ba? And make sure that everything is working. Yung mga earpiece nila, yung mga microphone nila, lahat, everything, they need to make sure that everything is gonna be right by the time they perform. Tapos yung SB19 then, they should go over there and do like some sort of a rehearsal, di ba? They need to do like a dry run. They need to sound check too. They can sing a couple of songs to make sure that everything is working. And it just felt like it was rushed. It felt like the preparation didn't really happen. I just want to make sure, okay, na hindi ko sinisisi ang SB19. I don't feel like they could have done anything on their part. Kasi once they started performing, talagang it's hard for them to think about all this technical stuff. They should have been somebody in the back, behind the scenes, making sure that things are working. Whether it's somebody that's working for SB19 or somebody that's part of the promotion for Dubai Expo. Hindi ko alam bakit ginawa yun ng Dubai Expo. Is that something normal? Is that something that they do all the time? They don't give enough notice to the people that they invite to perform? Kasi maling-mali yan eh. Kasi para din sa kanila yun. If they really want a good performance out of anybody, they need to make sure that these people have enough time to do what they have to do to make sure everything is working to their specifications, di ba? Kasi lahat ng mga artist, iba-ibang mga ano yan eh. Iba-iba yung gusto nila. Iba-iba yung gusto nilang gawin sa mic. Iba-iba yung gusto nilang gawin sa earpiece. They really have like a technician that should be doing that for them and making sure that everything is ready. So they shouldn't have to worry about anything. So pagdating nila sa stage, pagtungtong nila sa stage, talagang everything is ready for them, and then all they have to worry about is make sure that they perform and they do a good job performing. So hindi talaga kasalanan ng SB19 to, di ba? Ang talagang sinisisi ko dito sa nangyari ay ang first of all, alam ko na sabik yung SB19 na mag-perform, especially Dubai Expo. This is a big deal, right? I believe this is the first time na mag-perform sila outside of the Philippines. So this is a big deal. And sabik na rin sila kamukha ng mga fans ng mga 18 sa Dubai. I'm sure there's a lot of 18 fans over there that's been waiting, and sabik na rin sila na makita ang SB19. Lalong-lalo na maraming OFW doon sa Dubai, di ba? So, hindi ko rin masisi mga fans na gusto nila talaga makita yung SB19. I just wish that they had enough time to prepare. And I wish that they made sure na all these things are gonna happen before they agree to perform. Hindi ko rin sila nasisisi na they agreed to perform to this very very short notice sa Dubai, kasi tulad ng sabi ko, sabik na rin sila mag-perform, and I know that they felt confident in their abilities, di ba, na kailangan nilang gawin to. Pero for the sake of everybody, the SB19 especially, the fans, at doon na rin sa Dubai Expo, dapat hindi sila pumayag. I'm sorry, this is my opinion. They should have said no. Sometimes you just have to say no and not agree to perform in this kind of situations. Kasi as an artist, you're only as good as your last performance, unfortunately. So, maraming tao na nakakita dito o narinig ko anong nangyayari. Alam ko yung mga haters, oh man, they're gonna come out of the woodwork for sure, and marami silang masasabi ngayon, di ba? Pero as a fan, and I know 18 and the real fans of SB19, they don't feel like SB19 did anything wrong. Hindi nila kasalanan yun. I'm sure they all still feel like proud, and they still feel like, you know, SB19 is still able to perform. Kasi, alam mo, marami sa atin, and we already know this as fans, that SB19 really want to perform, and they always go 100%, di ba, when they're performing. So, but it was so painful. Masyadong masakit makita kung ano nangyari sa kanila. Alam mo, nung pinanood ko yung hindi lahat ng video, maybe I watched half of it, kasi talagang parang ano ko, nung nakita ko yung mga nangyayari, yung technical difficulties. At first, I was excited, pero nung nag-umpisa na yung technical difficulties nila, I don't know about you, but parang akong natunaw sa kinaupuan ko. Parang nasobra yung ano ko. I felt embarrassed for them. Okay? Hindi ako embarrassed sa SB19. I felt embarrassed for them. Kasi naiisip ko na nararamdaman ko kung ano nararamdaman nila. You can tell that they were like playing around with their mics, with their earpiece, and they know there's something wrong. They actually even said that. I think Stel even brought that up, that hey, sorry, we're having technical difficulties. So I felt really bad for them. This should have never happened. Alam mo, itong mga bagay nito, mga technical difficulties when you're doing a live show, especially on stage, it happens. It happens to everybody. It happens to the biggest artists here in the States as well. Pero, pag nangyari yung sa umpisa, they should have done something so that it didn't continue all the way to the end of the concert. They should have, in my opinion, they should have stopped after the first song, and then they should have spent a little bit of time trying to figure out, trying to fix the equipment, trying to find out what's going on and what's wrong. I don't care, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, it doesn't matter. You know, yung fans, they waited long enough to see SB19 perform live. So I don't think they care to wait another 15 to 30 minutes, however long it takes to fix the issues, diba? They should have done that. I saludo ako sa SB19 kasi alam mo, tinuloy-tuloy nila yung performance nila kahit na maraming problema. Karamihan ng mga artists, and I've seen it here in the States, even if there's just a slight mistake in the beginning, they will just walk out. They'll just throw the mic down, they'll walk out, or magmumura sila, magagalit sila. Pero sino ang ano doon? kawawa, di ba yung mga fans din? Kasi biruin mo, nanonood ka ng concert, nagbayad ka, sabik kang mapanood itong mga idolo mo. Tapos, dahil may technical difficulties, aalis na lang sila basta-basta. Ang SB19 hindi ganun kasi. Iba sila. Talagang malakas ang pasensya nila at they really want to perform for the audience. So they never thought of like walking out or stopping the performance, di ba? Talagang dire-diretso. So yeah, saludo ko sa SB19 sa ginawa nila dahil karamihan talaga ng mga artists, they would have just left. They would have been mad, they would have left, pero hindi yun ginawa ng SB19. So kahit pa paano, nakapanood yung mga yung mga 18, yung mga fans nila, di ba? At mukha naman na masaya sila, even though they can tell, of course, it's very obvious, they can tell na this is not a typical SB19 performance na napakaraming problema sa technical side of the performance. So yeah, so I was angry, I was disappointed, I was proud. Ang daming emotion, di ba? Marami akong nararamdaman nung napanood ko yung performance nila mga 2 days ago. Pero iniisip ko rin na hindi dapat nangyari yun. It could have been avoided. And even in the beginning, if it happened, they could have fixed it. So talagang may nangyari dapat. Hindi dapat pinabayaan na naging yung performance nila. Diba? Hindi, that's not very professional. So, sa ating mga fans, walang pagbabago. If anything, it made us love SB19 even more, di ba? Naging mas tayo, matatag tayo. Mas na-realize natin na how humble they are, how professional they are, at talagang they wanna do things for their fans, di ba? So kahit na nahihirapan sila, pinatuloy pa rin nila yung performance nila. So para sa atin, as fans, yung totoong mga fans, hindi yung mga casual fans o yung mga haters dyan, pero sa mga totoong fans, walang pinagbago at lumakas pa tayo, di ba? Pero sana, having said that, sana natuto tayo dito sa nangyari. Kung sino man yung mga handlers, yung mga manager o promotional team ng SB19, and also SB19, kasi hindi lang naman sila ang nagde-decide, di ba? Whenever things like this happens, when you get an invitation to perform on any venue or collaborate with anybody, it's a team's decision. So hindi lang SB19 ang nagde-decide dito, nagde-decision din dito yung team nila, di ba? Pero sana, this is like a lesson for everybody na hindi dapat i-rush. They shouldn't say yes to everything. Matuto tayo sana na sometimes you just have to say no. Pero anyway, nangyari na yun. At I just hope that everybody learned from what happened. Especially Dubai Expo. Huwag niyong gawin to sa mga artists kasi it's not fair. You're gonna invite artists like this. Hindi ito karaoke. This is a worldwide stage. These are professional performers that you guys are inviting to your venue. You should give them ample notice. Give them 1 week, 2 weeks before you tell them, hey, you're gonna fly on this day. And then when they get there, give them at least 1 or 2 days to recover. Ang haba ng flight sa Dubai. Hindi basta-basta. Yung mga batang yun, pagod sila. You can tell. Nung nagpe-perform sila, inihingal sila. That's not typical SB19 performance. Pagod sila. Baka jet lag pa sila, hindi sila nakapagpahinga, hindi sila nakapag-prepare. Wala talagang preparasyon na nangyari. Very, very minimal preparation happened. Huwag yung gagawin nyo sa mga artists. It's not fair for them. It's not fair for the fans. Hindi rin maganda yun para sa inyo. I'm sure as an organizer, as a venue, you want to see a good performance out of the people that you invite, di ba? Kasi nagre-reflect din sa inyo yun eh. So I hope that everybody learned something from this. And to SB19, I just want to say na sana itong experience na ito, it's not gonna change you guys. I hope that you will remain confident. Sana hindi kayo mawalan ng ano sa sarili, tiwala sa sarili. At I just want you guys to know na yung mga tunay na fans ninyo, hindi kami magbabago. At if anything, we feel stronger. We feel the need to support you more. Na um, we felt bad for you guys. We were disappointed about what happened. We're not disappointed in you or your performance. Alam ko na ginawa ninyong lahat ang magagawa ninyo para maibigay niyo yung performance na gusto makita ng mga tao. So, we're not blaming you, and our support and our love for you have not changed. But I hope that your team have learned from this experience, your handlers, your manager, and I hope that we can avoid this in the future. So anyway, that's just my opinion, and I just wanna I just wanted to make this video because I'm sure a lot of people were disappointed and were angry even to what happened. But we also want to know, and we want to tell everybody as fans that we have not changed our love and support for SB19, and that we don't blame them, and that we're looking forward to their next live performance. So anyway, hanggang dito na lang ako. I hope that you feel the same way as me as far as like supporting SB19, at walang nagbago sa pagmamahal at pagsuporta ninyo sa grupong ito. At I want to thank SB19 and 18 for the continued love and support. Alam ko paulit-ulit ang sinasabi ko, pero that's just how I feel. And anyway, I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you for your time. Paalam.